What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty. We're here for another review of G Status ATL Hustle, okay? I don't know what number episode this is because the last couple of episodes been a part 1, part 2. I don't know what fucking episode number we on, but I know when I get ready to edit this video. So let's get right on into the tea, okay? So it opens up with Devon and Redrick, okay? Now, first of all, Redrick is already fine as hell as a bitch. But then when he becomes a nigga, he really fine as hell too. So he can pull off any type of role he wants to. Whenever he want to play in the makeup and put on the wig, he's a pretty bitch. But without that wig and shit, he a handsome ass nigga, okay? And I'm here for it all, okay? Like, for real, for real, for real. But they sitting out there talking about Devon's tasting party. And as they're getting into the conversation, we find out that this ain't even finna be the scene. They finna go into what happened days prior to this scene. And I'm just like, Ja Rule, boy. Don't make me holla at your ass, okay? So we get into Devon's photo shoot. Now he's taking pictures. I think it's for his brand, Taste the Royalty brand, and it was cute. Like, Devon is a, first of all, let me tell y'all something. I love chocolate men. Those are like, I'm a chocolate kind of guy, okay? Like, I don't really do too many light skins. I've dated light skins and all that shit, but my preference is chocolate. And Devon is a chocolate dude with a pretty smile. Like, he is a handsome ass is a handsome ass dude for real, for real. Like, regardless of him wanting to fight and be the Scorpio that he is, and a fellow K Michelle fan like myself, he's a handsome guy. And those pictures, I know that they're gonna come out to be great. And that food looked damn good on that plate. And I was so fucking tickled when Roman was like, but can I have that plate though? And then Redrick was like, I want that plate too. Like, they were all fucking hungry. And like, I want to try some of Devon's food, okay? And I'm gonna be in Atlanta sometime next month. So if you want to make me a plate, Devon, you know, give me a holler, give me a holler, you know what I'm saying? Give me a holler. So during Devon's photo shoot, we get into Ike and Redrick. Now, Ike is laying it on thick, okay? He's laying it on like thick, like grits. Like, he laying it on fucking thick, okay? Like, it's pretty clear that he's been eyeing Redrick from the moment he saw him, and he wants to have a good time with Redrick, okay? But my thing with Ike is his energy is so damn awkward. But again, he is a Cancer. You know, a lot of Cancer men act like that. You know what I mean? A lot of Cancer men that I know, they act like that. So, yeah, go figure. But he has this awkward vibe about him, and Redrick was like, listen, you need to know what you want when you get with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Redrick gives that type of tea off. Like, he ain't the one to play with. He all about his business. If you want to fuck with him, you can fuck with him. But you need to know what you want, and you don't need to be on no games. And I respect a motherfucker like that, because I'm the same goddamn way. That's probably why I ain't got no man. I done got some new teeth and everything, and I still ain't got no man yet, child. I guess I didn't need the new teeth, child. Like they was all in line, ready to play my ass for a fiddle when I had some fucked up teeth. Now I got the new teeth. They think I'm better than them. I am, bitch. I guess Devon wanted to know what Delirious you know, take on what happened between her and Akeem happened. And of course she goes into her little role, as she always does, with this whole little thing of, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I'm kind of past it right now, and I just don't want to come across as the villain, even though I am the villain, and I'd rather be the victim, and I'm always causing drama. And not only am I always causing drama, but I'm also saying racist things and suspect shit. And even though I'm saying suspect shit, people still find a reason to dismiss that and still, you know, coddle me in my ignorance. So no, I'd rather stay a victim instead of owning up to the fact that I tried to hit 2 or 3 people that night. You got Devon, he shows up, and he's also handsome. You know, he shows up to support his girl, Devon. You know what I mean? I think it's always nice to see a gay couple and seeing them support each other, because, you know, I would never see no shit like that. Like, I would never have a... Child, let me move on, child. Black gay love is everything, but it's hard to watch because a bitch like me ain't got it. So then we go into this interview that Tramiel is doing with this guy named Terry. I forget his last name, but apparently he's in the industry. He's opened up for Maya. He's worked on the Matthew Knowles, you know what I mean? So he has a pretty good resume. He was doing a lot of name dropping, but at least we know what he does. And I know that a lot of people in the comment section was pretty much calling this scene boring or whatever, but I mean, it is G Status ATL hustle. We do need to see what the fuck they hustling to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, child, the viewing public would never fucking be satisfied with anything. Now, this episode was long-winded and it wasn't all that great to me, but child, I like seeing the work scenes. That's just me. Now, Akeem is at a fabric shop and he's waiting on October to arrive. And as he's sitting there, 15 minutes become 30 minutes. 30 minutes become 45 minutes. And 45 minutes become an hour. And Akeem is pissed. He's pissed. And he's calling Dracember. And he's calling Dracember and calling Dracember and calling Dracember. Dracember ain't answering the phone. One of the numbers is a text now number. Like, he just straight up trying to call Dracember. And Dracember is not answering that fucking phone, okay? Ain't no telling what the fuck the nigga doing. He ain't answering the fucking phone, okay? So, then he goes and leaves like 24 fucking voicemails, bitch. I was dying laughing. I don't care what nobody got to say about Akeem. He is funny as fuck. Like, if it wasn't for him, we would not have no comic relief. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. Like, he really sat there for a whole hour waiting on Akeem, reading his ass all in the motherfucking voicemails, okay? That shit was funny as hell. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was fucking funny. So then he said he needed to call somebody to calm him down, and he called Devon of all people. Now, you cannot call Devon to calm you down. Devon is a motherfucker you call when you mad and you need somebody to be sitting on ready with you. You don't call nobody like Devon to calm you the fuck down, child. I wouldn't. Like, when I'm mad about something and I want somebody to be mad with me, I'll be like, let me call Devon. Let me call him, because I know this bitch will understand. I'm not finna call him to calm me down. If I want somebody to calm me down, I'll call Ike. I'll call Ike. I ain't finna be calling no goddamn Devon. So after all that rigmarole that happened at the fabric store, Akeem meets up with this transgender girl. I'm gonna call her Lil' Kim, because that's who the hell she looks like. And I'm guessing that he filmed this scene to prove to everybody that he's not a transphobe. But at the end of the day, Akeem, like, let's just keep it all the way 100. I don't like Delicious. That's pretty clear. I think that she's a racist and all things negative. I do. But at the end of the day, you were being transphobic. I mean, you did say some transphobic remarks. And I'm not necessarily like, the offensive police and think that everything has a phobic. But those were transphobic remarks that you made. And you just got to keep it all the way 100. Like, if you got somebody that's transgender in your life, you would know not to use those type of terms. Like, I have a cousin that I recently uncousin and unfriend and blocked and, killed off in my head that's transgender. But I know not to use certain terms because I have somebody in my family, but he's not in my family anymore. He's the rest of my family. He ain't shit to me. But that, she's not shit to me. You see, I'm still learning that he's transitioning to be a she now. So I'm still learning, but it doesn't matter at this point because she's not in my life anymore. Fuck that bitch. However, I know not to use certain terms, especially transphobic terms and all of this other rigmarole. I would never do that because of that situation. So no. So you just got to take ownership to that. Like, that's like you saying, I got a transgender person in my life, but I'm going to say some shit like, you a woman with a dick. That's transphobic. That's just like a white person saying the word nigga, but then say I got black friends. Like, it's the same shit. So you just need to, take accountability for that part. So we're back with Redrick and Devon starts talking about his career losses and start talking about all the things that people have said about him and all of that other stuff. So he discussed his time on Chasing Atlanta. Of course, he didn't say Chasing Atlanta. He called it the other platform he was a part of, but we already know what he was talking about. And he said that his actions on that particular show were reasons why he lost certain gigs. And I've said this at the beginning of the season. I love Devon. I want to see him win. I want to eat his food. And I want to see what he's about. I just need for him to try to handle conflict differently, because I really feel like he's one of the few on the show that really has a hustle and it really has a dream that he's after. And I don't want a moment of tension, a moment of anger, a moment of lost control to ruin his chances at being the person that he's meant to be. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. I want him to win. And he ain't gonna win, you know what I mean, if he continues to act a fool. You know what I mean? People ain't gonna want you to do their food for them because they gonna feel like you're not professional. They're gonna think that you're gonna pop off at the drop of a dime with stuff that don't go the fuck your way. So you just gotta be mindful of what you put out there. That's all I'm saying. So when Argyle arrives, we see him in a confessional. And the only thing that I can think of when I see him in that confessional with those braids is, I'm just trying to be me, doing what I gotta do. Some people think that I'm just sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. The conversation starts going into Delicious. I'm so sick of her, like, get her off. But it starts saying that Delicious is a liar, she's a fraud, she's a scammer, she's this, she's that, and she's not to be trusted, and she lied about everything that happened. She lied about fucking Charlie, she did this, she did that, and I still believe she lied about fucking Charlie, because I don't see Charlie fucking no damn Delicious. Give me a break. And they also said that Sherrod ain't to be trusted either. And Devon starts revealing that Lady Monet, I think her name on Instagram is the Queen of Reeds, I think. She gave her some information in regards to Sherrod telling her some information in regards to Devon and his boyfriend. So he's gonna meet up with Lady Monet and see what she's giving. So Devon starts talking about Ike. And then he said that, you know, at first Ike was with Tramiel, and then Roman is after Tramiel, and now Ike is after Redrick. But then when, you know, Redrick starts explaining his situation with Ike, then that's when, you know, our guy starts saying that Ike tried to talk to him too. So it's like Ike is single. He really don't have no ties to anybody. And he really don't owe nobody anything. But when you're in a circle like this, you can't be talking to everybody in the circle. You can't be talking to every damn body in the circle. All y'all hanging out together, then you trying to talk to this one, that one, this one, that one. Everybody hanging out in the same circle, everybody together. That's not cool, because when you do that, they're going to be like, oh, girl, that's everybody's dude. That's what they're going to say about you, in the words of K. Michelle. They're going to say that you're everybody's dude. And you know, what Argyle put, not Argyle, what Argyle putting his 2 cents in, baby, that's just what it is, child. So that's what they're going to think of you as. And I don't want nobody to think of you like that. Ike, come on now, Ike. So that's pretty much the basis of this episode, child. It was pretty slow, long-winded, and all of this other stuff. The scenes were way too long. I felt like they should have chopped and screwed it just a tad bit. But I had to work with what I had. You know what I mean? Y'all know I always try to come through with a pretty good review, to be honest. Before I go, I just want to let the world know, let you guys know that me and Jamar, next week on next week's episode of Prelude, we will be interviewing Tramiel next week. We already have the flyer up. The flyer will be posted. We'll start promoting the interview on Thursday, so we will be interviewing Tramiel on me and Jamar's show on, you know, the Prelude. Is going to be at 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central Time. That's what time the interview will be. If there's any changes, we will let you guys know. Just follow me on my Instagram, which will be at the bottom of the video. My Twitter will also be at the bottom of the video. If I fuck up and not put it up, then just go to my YouTube homepage, my Instagram, Facebook fan page, my Twitter, PayPal. All of that will be at the top. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next review. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.